Pretty good showing by the Mountain Hawks there. Ebb and flow, that best characterizes last night's Super Bowl scale showdown between host Parkland and visiting Central Catholic in Lehigh Valley Conference volleyball. One team dominates one game, the other comes right back in the next one. Both squads, though, helping one another out with atypical unforced errors in certain stretches of the matchup. As Tom Mykrantz reports, this one appropriately went the full 5 sets.
A rowdy crowd on hand last night at Parkland's gym as the unbeaten Trojans hosted once-beaten Central in round 3 of the LVC heavyweights. Earlier, Parkland beat Emmaus and Emmaus beat Central. The first game was all Central. Some timely digs preserved Viket possessions. Katie Troyan sets up a point to make it 21-9. However, Central errors got the Trojans back in it. Maddie McShane's ace got them within 5, but Central prevailed 25-19. Game 2, Parkland protects its home court. McShane scores 8 straight points in the server's box. 5 of those came on aces. The junior had 8 total. Down the stretch, Taylor Weichner was on fire with a combination of kills and blocks as Parkland evened things up, winning 25-21. Advantage Central in Game 3. Viket storm out to an 11-1 lead. Perry Hinnick had a big night with 12 kills. So did teammate Taylor Gottschall, who had 15. Central won the crucial third game 25-11 and seemed to be on the way to handing the Trojans a rare home court loss. After a Kinnick kill to open the 4th game, the Trojans went on a 12-point streak to open a 12-1 lead and never looked back. Kelly Robertson had 14 kills on the night. Parkland wins 25-13, and we go to a 5th game. Trojans lead 10-2, but Central behind Kinnick and Gottschall reel off 8 points in a row to tie it up. Can this thing get any more down to the wire? Tied 14-all. Robertson closes the door on Central with the final 2 points. Parkland wins the set 16-14, and they come from behind match 3-2.
We needed to work on that side of confidence, and these kids are so close that if they feel they have an error, they let down the whole group. So we're trying to overcome that, and they really embattled themselves. They stepped it up.
These are the kind of high school matches in our conference that we look for. We look to be playing these kind of matches.
After the Trojans evened the match at 2 games apiece, the 5th and deciding game came down simply to communication.
When we believe in each other, we make great passes, we make good sets, and we swing through the ball. When they get runs, we sort of look down at the ground and our self-confidence drops.
It was us settling down, and because coming into the game, we were very pumped up. We were over-pumped, and that's when indecision happens. And finally, the 5th game, we knew our role, we calmed down, and we did what we were supposed to do as a team.
Coach didn't look too happy toward the end of that 3rd game. How do you girls respond when he gets a little red in the face?
It actually pumps us up.
Trojans improved to 13-0 overall. Central is now 10-2. On the scene at Parkland High School, Tom Mykrantz, 2 Sports.
Well, we've got the league and the district tournament coming up, but, you know, you look at the Lehigh Valley Conference, and when teams like this get together, it's as good as it gets in the Commonwealth.
Talking about taking it to the limit, 16-14 in a decisive 5th game. That was exciting last night. We'll see what happens down the road if these 2 teams, along with Emmaus, will face one another down the stretch. When we come back,